Neither Kyle nor Ashley tried to contact me via any social media. The only thing I know is that Kyle was asking my Bill for my address or number, but Bill refused them. That's when Ashley gave him the letter. Bill is in no contact with his family ATM. They are separated as per my Bill, but he does not know whether they are divorced or not. Last week my dad was in town. He does not know my address and has never been to my house. For the first time in almost 2 decades, we had an open, honest conversation. I have to admit it was a lot, and I was not good for a few days afterwards, but it was necessary. I learned a lot about my mom. A lot of you tried to imply there must have been something in her past to make her the way she is, and the time between them learning Ashley was pregnant and my return 2 years ago. It's a lot to unpack, and I'll probably be in therapy for a long time. It's a lot really, so I'll have to write a separate update. Also, my little sister. She was not at fault, and I never blamed her for hiding the secret from me. She was a teen and she knew it was wrong, but she was put under a lot of pressure by our mom. After I left, her life was hell, and our mom was insufferable and blamed her for a lot of things. Again, thank you for your words of support and encouragement. Lots of you sent words for Dean as well, and he has read them. You are right, he is the best, and I probably would not have been where I am today without him. Please appreciate your families, if they are there for you in good and bad, of course. Call your parents and sibling and tell them how much you love them. In moments like this, we realize how much we undervalue the good people in our lives. Thank you, and I hope you are all well. Update 3 to 2 months later. Hello, she was never bullied before, really. It started after she got pregnant. Our state is pretty conservative, so it wasn't well received that she was pregnant, unmarried, and without a partner. There was no physical violence. People were quite mean and kept reminding her of her mistakes. I don't know if people knew that he was the father. I always just assumed it was because she was pregnant. I've learned from my dad that apparently they weren't hooking up with each other before, but that could be a lie. But apparently she did like him, so it wasn't really just an awkward drunk one-night stand with just anyone. Knowing this fact would probably kill me back then, but I sort of assumed without being told. Her ex suspected it. They didn't date anymore at the party, but I think he also never liked Kay, so seeing them together like that was a red flag. I wasn't a party animal, nor was she, but IDK they just went that day. I don't remember if they went together or separately, but I'd assume the latter. She did have other friends after all, who enjoyed night outs. The drunkenness part. I really don't remember them being that heavy drinkers. At least I never saw her drunk to the point that she was reckless or had a loss of memory. So I never really believed that part much, but I wasn't there. And really it doesn't matter, drunk or not, it was a betrayal. I read some of Kyle's texts back then. I never answered any of the phone calls or anything. I never spoke to them after I learned that he was the father. I kind of regret that now. Maybe it would have been more beneficial for everyone if I gave them a good earful, expressed all the pain, and gone